Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is it. The Expanse, Season 1, Episode 10, the season finale, Leviathan Wakes. No speculation, my friends. I'm enjoying this way too much. I have to see how this season ends. And from what I've been told, it's not necessarily the ending of this particular leg of the story, but I have to see it. I have to see it. Hit that like button, smash a subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. I would appreciate it. If you want any of the Expanse early or its full-length format with me saying about 10 times as many curse words, link to the Patreon's in the description. And of course, if you'd like my case study files over here on YouTube, they are available on Patreon. But if you don't like Patreon, the YouTube's available and you can see my case studies where I go every 5 episodes to tell you what I think. What I think right now, friends, is I need to know. I need to know as much as I can with this next episode. I am spinning. I just finished watching episode 9. If you can't tell, I'm shell-shocked. Let's get into it, my friends. That's then. This is now. And now is the season 1 finale of The Expanse, episode 10, Leviathan Wakes. I'm literally shaking. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. For the last time this season, away we go. I'm so scared people are going to die. I'm terrified. I'm legitimately terrified.
They shut down all access to the docks. Look, I can find you guys a place to hole up, ride this thing out.
Something terrible is happening here, and we're not sticking around to find out what.
Yeah.
Help us get into the old mech shafts. They'll lead us to the docks.
The mech shafts. Those things are collapsed. But I've been a copier for years. I can't even find my way through that maze.
Which is why the OPA uses them as smuggling routes.
And Naomi knows them.
Get us into them, and I'll get us through them.
That's as much of an admission as we've received from Naomi.
Okay, I got CPM override. I can unlock your ship.
Take us with you, please.
Oh, God.
Please. We won't be any trouble.
Oh, God. Oh, Amos.
All right, grab anything that looks like a painkiller, stims, anti-nausea. We're gonna need it. It'll give us time.
You better not kill these guys.
Mephedrone. Perfect.
Did you fucking kill these guys?
I'd say we're cured then. At least we'll be sharp while we melt from the inside out.
I can't see this.
Saw a bunch of people getting cooked. Radiation. Yeah, and a radiation shelter.
Keep the radiation from getting out.
Yeah, a couple hours. Start bleeding out of places you don't even want to know about. Half that time till our ride leaves.
You told your crew to take off without you?
He's a paladin, dude.
It's the fastest way to the docks.
He's never been here.
It's my first time on Arrows. Right?
Fuck.
Right.
I am so emotionally charged right now, everybody. Just a forewarning. I still haven't gotten over this. I cannot believe they killed her.
Children,
Not as far as I know.
sooner or later they disappoint you. Few are as fortunate as Julie Mao. She was blessed.
How to create unlikable characters.
She touched the unknown, and it touched her in return.
So this is a flashback. He already got this shit, didn't he?
She's gonna save us all.
I can't speculate anymore, everybody. This is spun up. These last 2 episodes have broken everything that we were, I think the case led us to Julie Mao, and I think I understood that enough. I think I got the case right enough to get us to Julie, but we've got crap going on now. We had that prophetic comment back in one of the earlier episodes where Christian said, "I'm just scared of people that throw rocks." That's always stuck with me, especially after we saw Uncle Mateo use the asteroid to presumably take out the Martian ship. That's a setup, and it's foreshadowing. I don't know for what, though. I don't know. I'm just so worried about these characters. I mean, they can't kill these people. Get the fuck out of here, man. Well, this is going to be a good one. Shit. Don't you fucking dare kill him. I'm going to lose my mind. It's not going to be pretty.
In here.
Oh my God. Ooh, Jesus. Amos needs to go back for them, but he can't. They don't know where they are. No comms are down.
Please don't stop here. Please don't stop here. Please don't stop here.
And they're stopping. My man's dying here. So are you, Holden. I know, bud.
How long do your girlfriend takes off?
She's not my girlfriend.
She ain't gonna leave you here, is she?
Yeah.
You wanna stay here, huh? Rot in a corner and whimper? Go ahead.
Maybe there's another way out of here. A conduit, something behind the walls. Look around.
He was ready to go out guns a-blazing.
Goddamn pachinko parlor, okay? You sure as shit don't wanna die in one.
He grew up in a pachinko parlor.
You know?
Hey.
Look for vents.
Me and Semi, our hands were small enough we used to reach in these machines, grab the chips that got caught in the shooting. That was enough to feed a couple of street rats for a week. But you know, one day your hand gets too big and you get stuck.
And naturally, you evolved into cops.
That was Semi's idea. He said, you want to be an ass, you want to be a boot.
And which one are you now?
Good line.
Yeah.
What?
Which one are you now?
Sorry, kid.
Come on, really.
I love Miller's gun. I'm not a gun guy, but
Oh, I love this game.
oh God. Oh, he's gonna have to bend over to pick him up. Jesus. I don't know if I can take this.
Anudo, you asshole. Just meet us at the docks.
I'm sorry, everybody. I am super spun up. I'm not going to apologize. I love this show too much. Whatever happens, happens. So you can't kill these guys. I fucking refuse.
Those drives were built at the Bush shipyards, but for private contracts and not for us. And for the last 2 years, every last one of them has found its way to Tycho Station.
It's bullshit. This guy's behind it. Christian, you smell it too.
Our people have been tracking those exact fusion drives for some time now.
For how long?
Several weeks. I just reviewed the entire report myself.
Did you? You gonna share that?
You all right?
Yes, I'm sorry.
He just sussed you out too, Christian.
It has been a strain. Well then,
Nope.
and then we exposed the truth and nailed Fred Johnson to it.
She believes none of that. He sussed you out. It was a good job, but he sussed you out.
Ah, there you are. Right on time, as usual.
Admiral, sir.
Christian Avasarala, I trust you remember Jules Piramau.
It's a pleasure to see you again, madame.
For me as well, monsieur.
They know each other more intimately than that. Not romantically. I think they know each other more than what they're letting on.
Make sure your kid keeps up. She's not my kid. Take care of her.
Listen, if there's one seat available,
Don't slow
buddy.
me down.
Don't slow me down. Okay. Amos, take him out. Expert direction here. The camera angles are we're getting tilt capture here where it's coming through, which is psychologically off-putting because your brain realizes something's wrong. It enhances the tension. Fuck these people. See that shit? Fuck these people.
Check this out. This always used to make my kid laugh.
Alex, man.
Guess I gotta keep practicing, huh?
I love you, Alex. I really do.
What you got there?
It's the map.
When they first dug these tunnels, they put markers down so the workers wouldn't get lost. The OPA uses them to mark the route to the docks.
You're full of surprises.
You really think she's full of surprises? Come on now. You guys have heard since the Martian ship. Lopez told you she's OPA and best liar.
All the CPM patrol routes are in the guy's comm. We'll be able to stay out of sight.
Oh, he's got...
Hey, you hear that?
It's gas.
Emergency system stopped.
Well, everything must be okay then.
Don't you fucking dare kill these two.
Cameras, transmitters.
They're watching to see what happens. They're irradiating the people, maybe not to kill them. What are they doing? These are observation and listening posts for what? There's nobody here. Guys, hide. You can't, I mean, 15 troopers come out of that. Oh my God, I got a headache so bad. What are they?
Oh, like Julie.
They're spreading it deliberately.
Yep.
It's an experiment.
And they're powering it with the radiation.
You sure you know where you're going?
Zip it, buddy. She knows what she's doing.
I like Alex has got her back now too. I love it. What are you fuckers doing to her? I mean, leave her the fuck alone, man.
You're lost. And we're not all dying down here. We need to go back topside. Take our chances up there.
What's that?
We're so close.
Ah!
Oh my God.
Come back, Molly! Come back! Molly! Come back, Molly!
It's not a good sign, bud.
I'm good. No, I'm good. Let's go.
He's sitting there to touch anything wet. I mean, if that guy's contaminated, that blood's certainly wet.
Molly! Where are you?
Oh my God, this has got some alien vibes all over it. Careful, careful, Naomi, careful. Naomi, careful.
What was wrong with that lady?
She was sick.
She'd be all right.
No. Yeah, good.
But we
Tell her the
will be
truth.
if we go, but we have to go now.
If you're honest to her about that, she'll be honest. She'll believe you.
You are brave.
She'll believe that. Oh, Naomi, come on.
Tara, Molly. Say Tara.
We got company.
Amos.
Mars will accuse Earth of using a bioweapon. Earth will claim it was Mars. The Belt will blame the other two. It's a good way to start a war and to cover it up.
Does this look like any bioweapon you ever heard of?
No.
Well, good luck.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's get these guys geared.
Fuck these guys.
Let's get past these other assholes.
Plus, that's body armor. You guys need that. I mean, it didn't help them. Holden, come on, bud. Yeah, it sucks, man. I appreciate Holden's character so much because, honestly, I think I share more with Holden than maybe I care to admit. I want to be Amos, but I'm not. Don't kill these guys.
Nalita! Nalita!
Oh, thank God.
There's a hospital on level 9. Her uncle is a doctor there.
Whatever it is, it's not a sickness. It's something else.
It's a weapon.
station.
This is our home. We'll be safe at the hospital.
Getting everybody killed.
Let us take care of her.
Her place is with her family.
You're gonna get her killed.
Please! You'll die if you...
You tried, Naomi? God, this is tough. Whew. Shit, this is tough. Woo. I dare not take my blood pressure right now. Oh.
Whoa, hey. Hold on, it's me.
Oh.
I thought I was helping guys. They tricked me. Come on, I almost got blasted getting out of that lobby too.
Yeah.
Fine, kick my ass when we get out of here. Turn me in. But right now, you gotta think about your crew. Okay.
I don't trust Kenzo either, but...
You are a good man.
Tell me why I'm a good man.
Because you do what's right. You do what's right.
Because you know that sometimes a man is pushed so far that he does things that he doesn't recognize. You can't leave me here. You've seen what's happening. This is a death sentence.
Yeah.
Hold in.
Don't change what you are at the end, bud. He fucking cannot kill these characters. Motherfucker. Just break your fucking way through.
This is it! This is it!
You made a hell of a lot of noise there, though. Remember, we got a guy that's infected. What are you thinking, Christian? You know it. You've sussed it out. That guy's...
You need to go to Luna for a while. Take the little ones.
No.
Frank knew those drives were stolen.
They killed him.
If Aaron Wright really did have Frank killed, then you're not safe here either.
She knows that.
Rossi's here.
Who's got a gun? Is it Semi? Okay, that's fine if it's him.
Who's the scruffy guy? He's gone. I think he might have been infected. We're better off.
You need people like that.
We don't leave from here. This is where we told to be.
Your rendezvous point has changed.
Is that Cathari?
What happens when we take too much of this stuff?
He'd die.
We're not leaving yet.
What?
You heard me.
Hey. These mercs, they locked down all these ships, so...
She's not leaving him.
They could be here any minute. We gotta push off.
I promised Holden 3 hours.
Give him 3 hours.
Everybody that I give a damn about is on this station, including Miller, and they're all either dead or dying. So if we stick around here, we run the risk of getting killed.
He's right.
Amos.
We owe Holden.
I don't know a goddamn thing.
Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna get yourself killed.
Whoa. Settle down.
You stand by to drive us out of here.
Alex, you don't do it.
Amos, fire up those consoles.
He's not... Amos is gonna fucking kill you, dude.
You don't think I'll shoot?
You did not know Amos. You threatened Naomi.
You say wait, so we wait, boss.
I love that man. These fucking characters. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever been this spun up. Holy shit. They're just shooting everybody. Oh my God, they are fighting their way out of here and they're dying. Great shot. I mean, I'm literally shaking. Oh, come. There's too many. The second one's gonna get hit. I knew it. That was for Havelock, motherfucker. Do not kill them. I said it. I can't stop saying it.
What does rain taste like?
I never thought about it.
Jesus.
You ever leave a place like Earth?
You've never been there. You don't know what it's like, but I got you. I wonder if this is a redressing of the set where they threw in the filter guy and Miller got thrown down into. It sort of looks like the same setup.
Down there?
Oh, God.
Well, we made it.
I was never worried.
She's gone. Good girl.
Thought if I could find Julie.
No deathbed confessions, guys. No.
It's beautiful. What?
You guys look like shit.
Can we save him? Oh my God, for a second I thought they ended the episode. You would have seen somebody literally explode. I gotta check now. I usually don't do this. Okay. Aim is bringing them both down.
You're pretty messed up. The machine keeps trying to switch to hospice.
Is that like, I mean, it's the end of life care then.
What is this? Yes. I shot him.
He told you.
You waited.
She did.
Knew I was right about you.
Being in charge is a shit job.
Yes, it is.
I can't get the clamps to release. Tried every code in the book.
Alex, deal with it.
Right. I'll deal with it.
Just shoot him off. Fuck him.
You are a gunship, and I am a Navy pilot, so...
Fuck your clamps.
To hell with this gas hollow bullshit.
Let her fly, baby.
Free and clear.
Way to go, Alex. You beautiful son of a bitch, you. Run, Rossi, run.
Top base confirms uplinks are good.
You are a mass murderer.
Hello? People, I think we just gotta fix on the bad guys. You have blood on you.
It's not hers.
Yeah. We saved a few. We should have saved more.
We will.
You're a good person, Naomi Nagata. Kenzo, you would have made it off if you hadn't been such a prick earlier. So, I mean, I hate to say karma's a bitch, but... They're giving this fucker Arrow Station and all the people in it to absorb. What the hell? All right, friends, we just got done watching The Expanse, Season 1 finale, Leviathan Wakes. Only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, my friends, we just got done watching the Season 1 finale of The Expanse, Episode 10, Leviathan Wakes. I mean, what am I... Wow. To say that that was highly charged for me is a dramatic understatement. First off, I had convinced myself that at least one of Holden and Miller were going to die. Incredibly well done. Again, we had all the action, majority of the action, taking place on Arrow Station with flashes back to Christian just to let us know that she too is in danger. So the deputy secretary is hatching something with Juliet's dad. Franklin wasn't in on it, but he'd figured it out. Thus, he was killed. Christian's next. If she plays her cards wrong, and I think she already did. I think that guy, he was too quick. He had a reactionary, his physicality indicated that he didn't believe her whenever she kind of pivoted back to, you know, her take on Fred Johnson being the one, you know, and not something else. I think she's already kind of shown her hand. I don't know what to think at all now. I don't. I have a lot of theories. Okay, so here's my... Juliet's dad is obviously the one that created this thing, but it doesn't look like it was created. It looks like life. It looks like, you know, a new organism. That doesn't look like a mold or a fungus or any... I mean, to be very frank, it looks like something extraterrestrial. It looks like something alien, something not of this world or solar system. And if it's not engineered, then that's my guess. It's exactly that. It came into the solar system from somewhere else, because my theory is that our solar system by this time would be so... It would have been explored to the point where there couldn't be life like that somewhere in the solar system. Now, it could be dormant, you know, no power unless it turned into the rock and maybe inorganic, and they found that. So we're not sure what the origin is of this stuff, and that's not necessarily... Knowing its origin isn't necessarily needed right now. We just need to know what it does. And what it does is it consumes power, people, one and the same to it. Both of them are food, I would guess. The radiation, I can only guess, was like a supercharge to give it just, you know, an incredible amount of power in a short period of time. And those radiation fallout shelters were designed to basically be the opposite. It was the Superman 2 effect, where, you know, they were getting cooked on the inside while people outside were safe. If they are giving Arrow Station, essentially, to this creature, this bioweapon, that's obviously alive to the point where it can use its spore shit to mimic Kenzo. You know, I think that's what it was doing. I mean, it looked like a loose wire frame of a person, but I'm pretty sure we were meant to say it was like looking like him, like a mirror of him. So if that's the case, again, there's not too much we can glean from this without specific data. Maybe I'll pick up some more in editing, because I was certainly not in the best observational mind while watching this. But we've got an entity, a biological weapon, a creature of some kind that seems to be alive to the point of having sentience and higher thought. I'm going with that. The title of the episode is Leviathan Wakes. So again, I'm not going to read too much into that and get myself into the weeds, but, you know, if the blue that I've been calling it for the past couple episodes is Leviathan, and this was its like birth, you know, it's full awareness coming into play. They put these listening posts up everywhere, you know, constructed them in the town squares to, I guess, watch and see how this thing operates. Obviously Eros is a test run for everything else. I mean, it's a hell of a test run when they were talking about like 100,000 people or more that would be killed because of this. just speaks to the brutality of the taskmasters here, because whoever's in charge has absolutely no concern for human life unless, and here's the one caveat I will put on that, they have no, you can't say that they care about human life unless they believe that this thing is unstoppable in its current state and that it's going to get to Mars or Earth. And so they're killing 100 to save 1,000,000, to learn from it and to see how to beat it, or to see how it works or to learn more about it. I mean, it seems like a hell of a cost to get that type of information. And I don't think that that's it. This seems way more, I mean, this is horrific stuff. This is rounding people up, shooting them if they don't cooperate, throwing them into essentially microwave, that you would have in your kitchen. I mean, wow, incredibly brutal. See, the story, the mystery sort of stops with Julie because we've got her. Now we are bouncing around on a grand scale without any tether whatsoever. We have the Blue. We have the people that are behind the Blue working with, Dresden and Juliet's dad, Jules Pierre. But the problem is we don't have anything more than that. We have a loose conglomerate or a loose antagonistic group with the Blue Visors, with the Anubis and Dresden and Mal. Mal seemed broken up visually when he learned of Juliet's death, but in the communications he seemed perfectly fine with it. Well, thank gosh, we can move forward. Now, the loss of Juliet means nothing. So this was basically a flight from Aero Station. And we learned a little bit, but more than anything else, this was a crucible for our characters, for all of them. This is a crucible for each and every one of them to present how you would in a crisis. Holden and Miller showed their acumen, what they were willing to do. Holden, sending Kenzo to essentially his death, as we saw in the end there, or something. That showed a little bit about Holden that I didn't expect him to do. I expected him to let Kenzo on, to be honest. That's why I said, I'm still thinking he might die. Don't change who you are at the end. But still, it's a human element to a character that makes it so much more believable. In the Crucible, Miller showed his true stripes in that, while a curmudgeon-y old fuck, still incredibly competent and still looking for the case. Who did this to Julie? I love that. And the payback for Havelock, in absentia when he killed Cathari. Fantastic. For that Cathari, guy turns around, thinks he's got a way out. Boom, between the eyes. Get fucked. Loved it. Love that part. My stomach's going crazy. This is like the worst ever. Worse than The Thing. But boy, oh boy. But in this crucible that was Aero Station, we saw Holden's performance. We saw Miller's performance. We saw Amos's performance. Amos, for the first time that I can remember, disagreed with Naomi. No, we need to leave. Agreeing with Semi. And then when Semi threatened Naomi, he killed her. That's Amos. I mean, Amos is never going to let that shit happen. So Amos stayed, in my mind, Amos is the only one that really stayed static throughout the course of that whole thing. He obviously had something to do with the one guy that got, at least he knew that Semi probably had killed him. The long-haired guy that probably got infected. We're better off without him. That's Amos didn't change at all in the Crucible. He thrives in that. His threat assessment. This is probably not, I want to say relaxing for him, but when you're always doing threat assessment, as if you know that the area around you is 100% a threat, well, you don't have to do threat assessment anymore. You already know. And so he was already charged, and okay, this was the perfect nurturing environment for Amos. This was sunshine and fresh water. So he stayed pretty much the same throughout the whole thing. Alex showed his chops off with being a pilot, a badass Mickey naval pilot and got him out of there, which was awesome. And he also got a ping on who they are, or the bad guys. But again, you know, talking with the little girl, even in the middle of that moment of mania, Alex was able to kind of revert to the dad, and he was able to kind of calm her down. Naomi is the one. She's the one, man. I think about was it Rock Bottom? I'm pretty sure it was Rock Bottom when they were in the Tycho Station bar. She and Holden were there, and they were drinking. They were drinking the Shed. They talked, you know, this one's the Shed, this one's the Lopez, and the Marines that got us out. And that's the one where he asked her a question, and she said something to the effect of, "I'm using my last couple brain cells to kill my last couple brain cells." That conversation was basically like, she thanked him for convincing the Martians to come and get them. And she says, "Hey, I knew that was you." And he kind of nodded, "Yeah, it wasn't easy." And he goes, "You would have," something to the effect of, "You would have done the same for me, or wouldn't you have done the same for me?" And Naomi says, "All those bullets flying around? Probably not." And they both laughed at that, you know, because it was honest. And I don't think it was a joke, like, you know, like, I'm not coming after you. I think that they both realized that that was, in all likelihood, the 100% honesty. And then in the crucible that is Arrow Station, Naomi is faced with all of these things, you know, Semi killed in front of her, watching that little girl go, not being able to save everybody, you know, the tension of everything, of this incredibly terminal, incredibly fatal situation where running has to be 99.99% of your entire atomic being when you get aboard the Rossi, when you think, we need to get the absolute fuck out of here. And she didn't. And she was willing to die for it. She was willing to take the shot from Semi. She was willing. She didn't say, "Amos, kill him." You know, she was staring him down. She refused. She was not going to go. She promised 3 hours to Holden, and she was going to give him 3 hours. Yes, Amos came through and killed Semi and, air quote, saved her. But Naomi, I had never had a stand on Naomi. I enjoyed her character. I've loved her contribution so far in the series. This episode, though, this showed me the real Naomi Nagata, even for just a second, even for just a beat, even for just a breath. It's the type of person that you would follow to the gates of hell, because you know that when they say something, they mean it. Would you have done the same? All those bullets flying? Probably not. I promised him 3 hours, and I will give him that. That's Naomi Nagata. These fucking characters, man. It's at the point now for me in doing character analysis that these characters are so ridiculously well written. They are fleshed out by their performers. They are so incredibly realistic. They are so incredibly real. I don't want to sound so fucking profound. Oh, the realist. I sound like somebody should be snapping when I say shit. Like I'm at some spoken word, you know, cafe or something. I don't mean to sound like that. I am in awe. I am in motherfucking awe of this show. I just can't believe it. I mean, I can't believe these performances in this world and these characters and this story, the direction, keeping that fucking camera tilted so it psychologically fucks with our tension levels. You pricks. That shit is beautiful and absolutely alteringly maddening for somebody to do that, because I know what you're doing and it's still working. It's so good, my friends. Hey, choir, it's me. Just here to tell you, this show rocks. My friends, thank you so much for, I'm going to take this, I wanted to do this. I'm going to have another case study coming out. In all likelihood, I was told to wait until like the first 3 episodes of season 2, and the story sort of concludes. You know, now I have no spoilers. People just said, hey, you know what? Your next case study, you might want to, you know, bleed it out a little bit. There won't be, and I understand what they're saying now. There hasn't really been a lot of progression in the story side of it. You know, major beats, but no progression. So I don't know yet. I'm probably going to do one and then do another one, you know, one at the end of the season and then another one 3 episodes into season 2, just to kind of have a touchstone. But I wanted to say this to you all. You know, I filmed the first 5 episodes of The Expanse in a vacuum. I was on the editing of 5 or 4 or 5 when the first episode went live on YouTube. So I didn't know about the community, you know. I just knew I liked the show. And then as soon as it hit and you all show up, and I realized, oh, I have stumbled onto something, a fantastic, life-changing show that pales in comparison to the community that supports it. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. The Expanse community is amazing is too simple a word. You all have been so supportive. You have been, you are champions of keeping me in the dark and not letting things spoil before it. But the comments, all of these fantastic, welcome, you know, and I'll always remember you're in the churn now. Yeah, buddy, I am. I am in the fucking churn now. And I am blessed because of it. And I am blessed to know all of you in this weird internet YouTube kind of way, but to still feel like I know you all and to have you all embrace me as I take this journey. So incredibly supportive. I thank you all from the absolute bottom of my heart. I love this journey. I cannot wait to continue taking it with you all. And we're in the churn.